Okay, we're back. And I've thought about it, so check it out. We're going to Amnesia off, call Amp. We're going to grab Rapid Deconstruction real fast. Well, I'll kill this stuff first. Okay. Memorize that. I have enough remove curse to make this work, so check it out. We'll go to Shoals 3. Do I have any brilliance? I have 1, but we don't need it. As long as I have 6 pips. Actually, you know what? Guess what I forgot to grab? I'm going to grab the Staff of Earth, give myself a little more spell power. Oh, I could have been wearing Staff of Earth this whole time for Bolt of Magma. I didn't even think about that. Let's do that from now on. Alright, now. I don't think I like Rapid Deconstruction being on D. Oh well. I'm gonna use up some of my food here, unfortunately. Got him. There's our buddy. Try to fight this thing. You know what I can do? I can walk away and use throwing. This evasion's really going hard for me. There we go. I can use deconstruction actually to great effect against this dude. I don't think Zot traps can affect me as long as I'm not within line of effect to them. Yep, doesn't seem to be affecting me. Scrying. This helps me see exactly what's going on in here. Get this ring. Staff of Cold. I do not need this amulet. Wouldn't it be nice if that was MR+? Now that would be an amulet. Alright. I'll go ahead and remove curse on the wizardry. Doesn't really mess with my casting that much. At all, really. Just no level 7 spells for a while. So why don't we go ahead and curse item on the ring. Fully bound again. Actually, quite good casting, despite the lack of wizardry. Let me get this wand. Hey, paralysis, that's useful. Staff of Cold will drop. We have no cold spells. Now, Orc Sorcerers can't paralyze me anymore, so the obvious move to me... is to now go into Orc. Just trying to think if I want to enchant anything up first. I'll tell you what, why don't we drop Scrolls of Enchant Weapon? And Scrolls of Brand Weapon. Into Orc we go. Man, Blade Hands really lets me just go to work, doesn't it? Probably shouldn't be doing that, though. Hey. Well, that's good. Ration shop. I now have absolutely no worries about food. Excuse me. Looks like this is not a separated out Orc 1, so we can safely not use a magic mapping on Orc 1. We've got the Ogre Mage ending, but you know what? We found enough MR that it's not a problem, so sweet. Cheese my way to some AoEs here. Whoops, didn't aim that right. I'd rather not fight that Orc Sorcerer unless he's by himself. Here, we can try to paralyze him, and it works. Totally worth it. Ah, should have used LRD there. Blink. Again, I'd rather not fight the sorcerer if I can avoid it. get a little too much damage from smiting. It's kind of hard not to want to overextend when you have blade hands and you're just slaughtering everything in one shot, but remember, this is not a defensive character. However, if I wanted to, I could probably wear plate armor. Not even joking. I could wear, if I find one, I could wear a decent plate armor and I could probably wear it with blade hands. Let's actually find out real quick. Here's an uncursed one. Okay, I am a liar. 6 strength is not doing it for me. So really we just need to find, if we find dragon form, that'd be awesome. If we found statue form, that'd be even better. I could probably see myself using staff form. Ah, crap. Too much stuff. Just let my spire handle this. Or I'll just rest, I guess, up here. Yeah, mana seems to be my biggest drawback here. I should just be... using throwing a little more often. I don't know. I'm excited for statue. Statue form is really going to do it for me, because then I can just... Once I'm running out of mana, I just pop into that and start punching things, and good to go, you know. Alright, Scimitar of Woe. It's not a bad weapon, although it kind of is at this point in the game. Potion of Might we'll probably get. Probably identify the scale now. Wow! Too bad we're not a centaur. Some books. Iron Shot is an option. A good one, too. Spellforge Sentinel, we're actually pretty much up to level 7 spells now. That's good. That's some good stuff. Book of the Warp. Unfortunately, has level 8 spells, which we're probably never going to be able to cast, most likely, without a couple wizardries. Book of Debilitation. We don't need any of that, really. Yeah. That's about it, I guess. Probably Book of Power. Try this ringmail, maybe this plate armor. Alright, let's try the ringmails first. They're both cursed. Well, we're not wearing MR minus. God, this sucks. It's all terrible. I'm not wearing plate armor either, come to think of it. I may trade out Bolt of Magma for Iron Shot. It's level 6 instead of level 5, but 3% fail. I mean, it's just a better spell, basically. And we have Staff of Earth, which is great for either, but I mean, the biggest thing about Iron Shot is that it kills orbs of fire, so it is the way forward. Alright, let's see if the scale mail is not awful. It probably is, but... Yep, it's bad. Well, I guess we're going to pick up Might. Let's see, we have 1 Amnesia left. We have 2 spell levels left, so I'd have to get rid of Bolt of Magma. You know what? I'm thinking we just wait. We just chill out, because I need to save my mana. Oh, we could do Elf right now pretty easily. Not enough hit points really, but all right. Let's just finish out Shoals. Let's do Shoals and Spider. Well, that's not half bad, but it kind of wrecks my... I'm not walking around with 1 strength, I'll tell you that. Even if it's hard to get strength drained, I don't even want to risk. Something weird could happen. You know, you never really know. I am not gonna wear that shield. Plus, the intelligence penalty is not great for my casting. Come on, staff form. Yes! Alright, seems like a really obvious time to Amnesia off Blade Hands. Yeah. Absolutely, it's staff form time. That's awesome. That's awesome. 4% fail rate. That's really, really good. So we'll just wear the Staff of Earth and then... Oh, look at this. Hold up. Stat form. I just tab this stuff. We can throw stuff. We can punch it. Oh, look at my AC. 36. It's perfect. It's only 34 if I forget to wear my staff. Some explosions here. I guess I'll wear my Staff of Earth. Oh, it's Donald. Got her. And I got Donald. Sweet. Alright, remember, we have Blink and stuff, so we're not really in trouble here. I can probably melee all this crap. Oh, take off the... We want the fists. That's important. Let's get out of the water. Now, most characters would not have been able to fight all that crap all at the same time. But we're Gnoll, and so we have access to every spell, you know. It's great stuff. If I really wanted to get cute, I could also cast CBO in stat form, although casting spells in stat form is usually not the move you want to make. Generally, if you're casting spells in stat form, you're probably making a mistake. We have tons of teleport, we have blinking. There's going to be a ton of crap in here. Let's just see exactly what we're working with. It's a lot of stuff. I wish we had Immolate, that'd be awesome. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. Ready to punch things. Boom! Well, that was less impressive than I thought it would be. Okay, hold up. How did I get out of staff form? Did I just fail? What exactly happened here? I miscast and I wasn't paying enough attention. I was like, how am I poisoned? This is ridiculous. Alright, that's fine. Just a slight mistake. Statue form really is the secret weapon in the Gnoll's arsenal. You want to be using it, trust me. Because it's such a powerful spell, and by default, you're gonna have unarmed training. I mean, it's gonna happen. I was casting in statue form there, mainly because I was hitting two things at once. Those bolt spells can sometimes make it worth it. Put steam on him. Dies pretty quick to that, plus lightning rod. Spellcraft, Part 1. That's cute. Level 1 spells, we don't need any of that. Book of Death. Now that might be useful. Agony is quite nice. Sublimation of Blood is the big one. Of course, I don't have much hit points. I should probably not do Sublimation of Blood. It's going to encourage me to do some real stupid things. Corpse Rot is not bad. Oh, man. I can make my own little kill holes now, so that's cool. You know what, yeah, I'll learn Corpse Rot. Alright, so we drop the Javelins and the Tomahawks of Returning, because now we have Javelins of Returning. We also have Javelins of Penetration, which I should keep in mind as an option. Cool. And you know what? We should be carrying around Vulnerability, because we have a great amount of evocations. I could probably curse the rest of my armor, by the way, if I felt like it. Well, maybe not, I only have one remove curse. But the most important thing if you're casting is just the rings, because then you get way better casting. I think Ashinzari is secretly a caster god, which a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people realize just how much more you get out of it. Anti-magic Lodge of Tang. Alright, anyway, we'll go into Spider Nest. Now, Spider Nest with... Spider Nest with statue form sounds hilariously broken, so we're going to have some fun with this. I'm gonna drop Curare. Never found a blowgun, so whatever. Whoops, not the whip. Let's drop the whip. We don't need that anymore. Nicola. What to do about him? First we'll make a Pog. Now we'll read Vulnerability. We will paralyze. I probably should have hasted for this. Whoa. I'm vulned, and she could banish me. I'm gonna cancel. There. Demissile. Just want to kill Nicola. There we go. Okay, whatever. She can not do a whole lot to me. That was inexpertly done. We could have not wasted that cancellation. I don't think we risked death at any point. I will say that Nicola could have gotten like 2 max damage chain lightnings on me probably while I was in staff form fighting him. And that part may have been a mistake. I don't think I could have died at 170 hit points in Aralek. And the amount of AC that I have, even if lightning partially avoids AC. Spider Nest 3. We found something very good. Amnesia, which is extremely helpful on this character. I'm thinking I don't actually need... oh boy. In Transformation. Put on Staff of Earth. Don't want to fight Jorgen in statue form, I'll tell you that. Let's use Flight. Anyway, I'm thinking I don't need Iron Shot, because anything that I would need Iron Shot against, I can just punch to death with Stat Form. Just a thought. Is he LRDing me? Okay, not so good. My staff form ran out at the worst time, and somehow I didn't notice that it was running out. Well, there she is. I was looking for her, sort of. End transformation because I want to be not slow. Okay, we can blink out of this if I have to. However, unfortunately we only have silence in the form of the spell, and I don't really want to spend spell levels on that as much as it's useful. Could probably get rid of Conjure Flame at this point. Yeah, I am gonna Amnesia off Conjure Flame. We'll never need that again. Anyway, it's fine. We'll just, you know what? I'm moving Rapid Deconstruction to R. But yeah, we'll just hit her with the Rapid Deconstruction. Boom, boom, boom. Down she goes. Drop this book, which unfortunately does not contain BBC. Wait, what a weird... What's going on here? Spatial translocations. What's in this book? What? What? I thought her book had to have statue form. Oh, it does. It's just not showing it to me because I already have it when I press M. All right, that makes more sense. I would like to get dragon form, which is down to 10%. There are situations where it's better than stat form. Against Orbs of Fire, for instance, and it's looking like we may need to rely on it for resistance purposes. Once we get to Zot. I certainly hope not, but... I really do like those vaults. The idea that Orc is next to... The idea that Orc is next to Spider, and you find things like Orc corpses in this little Orc-looking area. Or spiders in spiders in the Orc mines, you know, behind some walls or something. Unfortunately, no good loot, but well, that shop is abandoned. Let's see, we have 5 spells left, so we couldn't get Dragon Form even if I wanted to memorize it right now. Which I do, but just out of luck. It's important to statue form before you engage the Ghost Moth, or you won't be able to, because you'll be out of mana. Crap. Alright, this is okay. It's dying anyway. I do not like being next to all this stuff, though. It's a lot. Intelligence. Yeah, he can sleep me. You know, something I've been neglecting is that staff form does take away my robe, which does suck. Oh, look at this ring we found. Anyway, that means I end my transformation. Now he can't sleep me. We don't have our poise, though. Oh, we don't have resistance. Bad. Alright, this is okay. We do want to be in staff form. I'll take a step, take off my thing, and punch him. It's not so bad. A little concerned about my MR now that I think about it, but we're not really traveling around in staff form that much. Anyway, alright, so we've done Orc, Shoals, and Spider. We're only 40 minutes in, so I have time for one more branch, probably. And I say we'll just finish out the dungeon. Just look at some weapons real fast. Nothing interesting. Oh, hey, we found acquirement. What do we want to acquire? I'm going to go with... See, armor kind of sucks now because we merge most of our stuff. If I go stat form, you see everything gets merged except for my hat and cloak. So let's go ahead and acquire armor and hope we get a hat or a cloak. Oh my god. Really? With six strength you want to give me a crystal plate armor? Well, that's a waste. I'll tell you what I should probably do is, once I don't need MR anymore, what I'd love to do is change that robe out for Robe of Arcane Power, or Arc Magi, I believe it's called. Get a nice spell power boost. Goodbye, Bullfrog. I think I'm going to get real serious about this streak soon, since we're so deep into it. Stop screwing around with things like Gnoll Wizards, and just go straight for those centaurs like I was saying I would. I want the fastest games, the smoothest games. Deep Dwarf is an option. I think I probably will go. I might just like oscillate between Centaurs and Deep Dwarves and see how that goes. But I probably shouldn't be doing stuff like this, because it's just a matter of time until it screws me. Which is unfortunate, but... whole idea is that, I mean, yes, for most things the game is very forgiving, you know, and in general you're not going to die in this game unless you make a mistake on anything, really. But there are situations where everything is just turned against you, like all the dice roll badly, and if that happens, I want the character that can survive those situations, you know, more than other characters, to where it is literally impossible for you to roll the dice and lose. As long as you're playing optimally, of course. Let's roll Amnesia. 'What can I Amnesia off? Don't need Math Cloud anymore. I'm gonna get Dragon Form. Fail rate. Oh my God, I'm just gonna walk up to these things. It's part of the reason I like playing Centaurs is I can just tab things at range instead of having to... I didn't really have to micromanage that, but it was better if I did. I could have just spammed tab, I guess, but then my guy would have been throwing a bunch of javelins. We're definitely going to do Elf, by the way, after this. This character does not fear the Abyss at all. And can't be Abyssed if I'm not in staff form. I'll probably end up just using LRD to kill the elves. LRD is like a magic spell that just takes out all the elves for you. But if I look at elf sorcerers, I do have a 2% chance to banish if my body armor is melded. Something to keep in mind. Wow, what a robe. Too bad it's -5 intelligence. Alright, final floor. Final floor. What's up? You can't flame me, bro. So I'm in stat form. I am gonna bolt this stuff. Let's blink away. Yeah, whatever, I'll just use acid to finish it off. What is this? It's a freaking air mage zombie. That's weird. Strange little tile. It's not bad. Just sort of looks surprisingly different. I don't know if that's a new generic Spriggan zombie tile or if it just looks a little strange because it's using the actual air mage tile as a base. And he kind of looks like he's being blown by wind or something. For some reason I thought that would show me a tile, but it doesn't. Okay, really straightforward dungeon. We're entering the part of the game where things become a little more straightforward despite being basically a caster. What we're going to do is we're going to wear Staff of Earth. We're going to do Elf in the next video. We'll cut this here a little bit early. We'll do Elf. We'll have a really easy time of that with LRD and the Staff of Earth. Tell you what, I'm going to try this robe on just to see if it's Arc Magi. Looking at that Black Knight horse barding and wishing I was wearing a, or wishing I was a centaur. Of course, you can't really wear it if you're worshipping Zen, so it would ultimately I'd have to take it off because it makes you partially undead, which is just like a thematic thing. But God, evil, it's an evil item, so good gods hate it. All right, so we'll park the character here. We'll do that, then we'll do Slime, probably. Slime's going to be sort of interesting on this character. Bolt of Magma will probably be the word of the day there. I don't think I want to be in stat form. I could just punch him to death in stat form. I could go dragon form, but that gives me RC minus, so that's probably not what we want to do. What we probably want to do is pop on this Robe of Cold Resistance, maybe, and then stay in, maybe stay in Gnoll form, you know, just my regular Gnoll self. Gosh, maybe even wear a Staff of Cold, because you could take a ton of damage from those things, but my only fear in there really is that I'd have to get real close to the acid blobs, like Bolt of Magma wouldn't really work. However, D-Missile saves me from a lot of that trouble. I don't know, I have to think about it, but we've got Phantom Mirror, and we've got, well, we don't have Scroll of Summoning, but we do have Box of Beasts. And we're liable to find a whole lot more stuff in Elf once we finish out the end treasure area, so I'm sure that we have the resources to kill TRJ right now. I'm sure that we have the resources to safely do Slime in general, and Pog lets us reset fights that are crappy, so I think we'll be fine in there. I am going to do Elf first, just because LRD makes it such an easy endeavor. So, anyway, until next time, I am signing out.